in a major success for India's efforts in getting the Resistance Front terror group sanctioned by the United Nations Security Council. Its monitoring committee has officially mentioned TRF in its latest report. According to the report, TRF had published a photo of the Pahalgam terror attack site, an incident that has drawn widespread international concern. The committee also referenced claims suggesting the attack could not have occurred without the support from Pakistan-based terror outfit Lashkar-e-Toiba. The report issues a broader warning that terrorist groups may exploit regional tensions, underlining the urgent need for proactive counter-terror measures. The report added that regional relations remain fragile, saying there is a risk that terrorist groups may exploit these regional tensions. It also noted that one member state rejected these views and said that LET was defunct. India had briefed the committee earlier this year in April and May, highlighting TRF's growing footprint and its operational links to LET. Notably, on July 18, the US Department of State designated TRF as a foreign terrorist organization and as a specially designated global terrorist. And for more, DD India correspondent Akshay Dongre is joining us live from New Delhi. Akshay, what are the implications of the TRF being sanctioned by the UNSC?
Well, the 1267 Sanctions Committee, that is the 1267 ISIL Sanctions Committee, as well as the Al-Qaeda Sanctions Committee, where the TRF has been named an outfit of the Lashkar-e-Taiba terrorist group that operates from Pakistan, is a major diplomatic victory. And you know how we can say this is a major diplomatic victory is because the last time TRF's name was omitted from the Sanctions Committee report, the Foreign Minister of Pakistan had boasted this thing in their parliament itself, that with the efforts of the Pakistani government and their diplomats, the name of TRS has been omitted from the Sanctions Committee list. That happened now, and that perhaps is the reason why there is a lot of tension as far as Pakistani regime is concerned about the country once again slipping into the grey list. Now the 1267 Sanctions Committee is in fact monitored by the UNSC. The MT reports are given and observed by the United Nations Security Council. It can be adopted by the UNSC as well, and that perhaps will be a long way in sending Pakistan back to the FATF grey list, where all the finances of the country, all the transfers of the country, especially when it comes to the finances of these terror outfits, that will be monitored and controlled in a major way. And if it continues, that downgrades the country's foreign not only foreign policies but also financial institutions, that again tainted once again of the country falling into the grey list. So that has proved to be quite useful earlier in the past when Pakistan was in the FATF grey list, and ever since it has come out, we have seen the uptick in the number of terror attacks, not only against India but against other neighbors as well, against international terror outfits, continuously getting more and more support from the countries, from Pakistan's secret service agency like ISI to the Pakistani government and the military as well. So the situation is being monitored by India. It's a diplomatic win, but the efforts are going to go a long way when it comes to putting these terror outfits in a sanctioned list, and putting sanctions on not only these terrorists but also once again putting Pakistan's government in the grey list of the FATF, perhaps even the blacklist in the future if the terror attacks continues to emanate out of the Pakistani soil.
But for now, these developments, Akshay, a big setback for Pakistan that acts as a safe haven for terrorists.
Absolutely, it's a setback, but from one thing, from experience, we have learned that it's a country that doesn't learn from history. It's a country that keeps on insisting on repeating the same history and ends up hurting itself. So the situation as far as Pakistan's government is concerned is of confusion and is of, in a way, terror in itself, given the fact that India's diplomatic outreach, India's efforts to highlight the role of Pakistani government, especially in all of this chaos that is going on in South Asia, has to find accountability and responsibility, and now this accountability and responsibility is finally getting pinned on the Pakistani government. So yes, it's a big setback for them.
Akshay, thank you for those updates.